Listen to me. There is nothing too powerful for the Almighty God to handle. There is no amount of challenge that God cannot convert it into a positive great change. God is the God of wonders, is the God of power, is the God of miracle. The Lord parted the Red Sea. Remember, the Lord turned the water into wine. The Lord even caused an iron to float in the river Jordan. Is there anything too hard for God to do? I have seen God doing constructive miracles. I've seen God raising a minor to become a major. I have seen God changing the unchangeable. I've seen God giving men notable names, making unnotable people, making non-entities, men of high integrity. I've seen God taking a man from the back to the front. There is nothing that is impossible for God to do. God is ever ready to strike. God is ever ready to come through. God is ever ready to cause you to break through. It doesn't matter the situation that you are facing now. I'm announcing to you that God can change your story. God can change your story around. God can convert the impossible to become possible in your life. God can even use your enemies to lift you to the next level. God can use even those that you could have never imagined to crown you, to enthrone you. God can cause you to rule, to lead in the midst of principalities and powers. God is the God of the impossibilities. That is why I call him the Ancient of Days, because he has been existing for days. He has been existing for decades. He has been existing even before the existence of time and days. God is powerful. God is wonderful. God is excellent. God is the most, or I will say, the oldest being in the whole universe or the multiverse. God is excellent. God's ways are higher than man's ways. You see, where man's thinking stops, that is where the thoughts, the thinking of God begins. That is why you can never understand all of God, and you can never put God in a box. He can come in any way to change the story of any man. That is why never you underrate, never you underestimate any man, because God can use any man to change the story, the game of any man. God can use a non-entity to lead even in that territory. God can pick somebody from the back, from the bush, and make that person the very leader in the city, and make that person the leader in the city. God can pick the neglected and turn that neglected to become the chief cornerstone. God can do all of these things. He has been doing it and is going to do it again and again and again. God is coming through for you. God is coming through for your family. For weeping may endure for a night, but joy is coming in the morning. Believe in God. Believe in Yahweh. Believe in God. God is faithful. And hold still, because God is coming through to break you through to your next level. God bless you.